Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Smart English Hub. I'm Mia.
And I'm Alex. It's great to be here with you today, Mia.
It's wonderful to have you, Alex. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good. Thanks for asking. I had a nice walk this morning, and it feels like a good start to the day. How about you?
That sounds lovely, Alex. I'm feeling great too. And speaking of feeling good, it makes me think about our topic for today. We're going to talk all about health.
Oh, that's an excellent topic, Mia. Health is so important, isn't it? It affects everything we do.
Absolutely. It really does. So, Alex, to start us off, what does being healthy mean to you?
Well, for me, being healthy means feeling good in my body and my mind. It's about having enough energy to do my daily tasks and enjoying life. It's not just about not being sick, you know? It's more about feeling strong and happy.
That's a great way to put it, Alex. Feeling strong and happy. So, what are some of the things you do to stay healthy? Let's start with physical health. Do you do any exercise?
Yes, I try to exercise regularly. I think it's very important. I usually go for a brisk walk in the park 3 or 4 times a week. Sometimes I run, but mostly I walk. And I also like to do some simple stretching exercises at home every morning. It helps my muscles feel good and ready for the day.
That sounds like a good routine. Walking is great exercise, and stretching is so good for flexibility. Do you feel a big difference when you exercise regularly?
Oh, definitely. When I exercise, I have more energy, I sleep better at night, and I feel less stressed. If I don't exercise for a few days, I start to feel a bit tired and restless. So for me, it's really important to keep moving.
I understand that completely. Moving your body makes a big difference. Besides exercise, what about food? How do you try to eat healthy?
Eating healthy is another big part of it. I try to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables every day. I also try to cook at home most of the time, because then I know what's in my food. I try to limit sugary drinks and processed foods. For breakfast, I often have oatmeal with berries. For lunch, maybe a big salad. And for dinner, some lean protein like chicken or fish with lots of steamed vegetables. I also drink a lot of water throughout the day. Water is so important.
That's a very balanced diet, Alex. It sounds delicious and very good for you. Drinking enough water is something many people forget, but it's crucial, as you said. Do you have any favorite healthy snacks?
Oh yes, my favorite healthy snack is an apple or a banana. Sometimes I have a handful of almonds or some yogurt. They're easy to prepare and they keep me full until the next meal.
Simple and effective. That's a great tip for our listeners. So we've talked about exercise and healthy eating. What about sleep? How important is sleep for your health?
Sleep is extremely important, Mia. I try to get around 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. When I don't get enough sleep, I feel tired, grumpy, and it's hard to focus. My brain just doesn't work as well. I try to go to bed at the same time every night, even on weekends. This helps my body get into a good rhythm.
That's a really good habit to have. A regular sleep schedule can make such a difference. Many people struggle with getting enough sleep. So, Alex, we've covered physical health quite a bit. What about mental health? How do you take care of your mind?
That's a great question, Mia. Mental health is just as important as physical health. For me, spending time in nature helps a lot. Those walks in the park I mentioned earlier, they're good for my body, but also very good for my mind. I enjoy the fresh air and seeing the green trees. It makes me feel calm. Also, I like to read books. Reading helps me relax and forget about daily worries for a while. Sometimes I listen to calming music.
Those are wonderful ways to take care of your mental well-being. Being outside and reading are both very relaxing activities. Do you ever feel stressed? And if so, what do you do to manage it?
Yes, of course. Everyone feels stressed sometimes. When I feel stressed, I try to take a few deep breaths. Sometimes I talk to a friend or a family member about what's bothering me. Sharing my feelings helps a lot. And sometimes, just doing something I enjoy, like listening to music or watching a funny movie, helps to lift my spirits.
Those are really practical tips. Talking about your feelings and doing things you enjoy are excellent ways to handle stress. It sounds like you have a very holistic approach to health, Alex. You think about your body and your mind.
I try to, Mia. I think it's all connected. When I feel good physically, I often feel better mentally too. And when my mind is clear, it's easier to make good choices for my body.
That's so true. It's a cycle. So, to recap for our listeners, we've talked about 3 main pillars of good health: regular exercise like walking and stretching, eating a balanced diet with lots of fruits and vegetables and drinking water, and getting enough quality sleep. We also touched on mental health with tips like spending time in nature, reading, and talking about your feelings.
That's a perfect summary, Mia. Small, simple steps every day can really add up to a healthier and happier life. It's not about being perfect, it's about trying your best.
Exactly. It's about progress, not perfection. Thank you so much, Alex, for sharing your insights and tips on staying healthy today. This was a really helpful conversation.
You're very welcome, Mia. I enjoyed it a lot.
And thank you to all our listeners for joining us on Smart English Hub. We hope you learned some new English words and phrases about health today. Remember, taking care of yourself is important. We'll be back next time with another interesting topic. Until then, keep practicing your English and stay healthy.
Bye, everyone.